Hello everyone, my name is SnipeCrossGG. Well, it's not my name, but I guess it's my gamer name. So I'm going to showcase a video. There's a big tournament coming up, Rise of Targon. It's a qualifier tournament. I unfortunately am not really a streamer, so I don't get an invite. I'm currently, though, ranked 20th right now in the America's Ladder. And I'd just like to showcase a few of the decks that I have prepped for this tournament. You have to use 6 different regions and make 3 decks consisting of those regions. So I'm just going to show you a few of these here. So number 1, this is the one that I'm most confident with, is my Gangplank deck. About that. This is kind of a mid-range aggro style. As you can see here, there's a lot of 1-drops. I'm running 9 1-drops in the deck because I can swarm and overwhelm them, which is pretty ideal. This is not something that a lot of people are running, but I've seen a few people try it out. So Hired Gun I find really nice for this matchup, just because usually when you're dropping a lot of units, you can kind of ensure what you're getting a good swing in with. You know, protect, potentially Saboteur, and Hired Gun is really, really nice if you curve out properly, because you can then run into Misfortune. I've seen a few of these decks run triple Make It Rain. I'm only running 2. The reason being is I really want Zap Sprayfin most of the time to hit a Noxian Fervor. Make It Rain is still good because there are still decks that are going to try and hit you with a lot of cards with 1 health. Plus, you can also hit the Nexus, which will give GP a charge on your opponent's turn, which is also what Grenadier is quite good at doing. If they attack, you can block with it, even though it's only 1 damage. Still hitting that is building up your Gangplank level up. So I want to hit Noxian Fervor, and the reason that Noxian Fervor is so critical in a lot of these matchups is because there's a lot of decks right now, high rank master decks, that are running Radiant Guardian. And so Fervor is really nice with Radiant Guardian because oftentimes what I'll do is, if I have a big swing, I'm going to go in, push with everything. Whatever he blocks, you can then Fervor out. Or, of course, if they use a single combat, you can use Fervor and get rid of your unit. So these are just a couple of reasons that I think Fervor is a really important card to have in a lot of tough matchups. So I'm going to play a game right now with this deck, and just to kind of show you how the play style goes. The biggest challenge for this deck, I would say, are just decks with a lot of health gain. Just because, it takes a lot of effort to try and continue to whittle down when they're gaining like 4 or 5 health on a play. So let's take a look here. Let's play. So I'll try and explain as I go the reasoning behind a lot of the things that I'm doing. Okay, so this is a perfect example. This is a terrible matchup for this deck. Now the beauty of it is, though, in a tournament, I can just ban Targon. I can ban Targon outright, right? I get to see 3 of my opponent's decks, so I can ban it. Alright, so this right now, the curve is not terrible. These decks don't play a lot of units early, which means I can afford to keep something, but I do want to be able to swarm quickly. MF on turn 3, because I'm attacking on odds, is quite nice. I'm going to keep the GP. Alright, so I would love to be able to hit my next couple draws. There we go, there's the 2-drop. Likely can't respond to this, maybe with an Omen Hawk, but either way I'm getting the 2 damage in because he has Fearsome. Oh, look, so I'm curved out pretty perfectly. Okay, that I was not expecting. That is not overly common, but that's fine, because again, we have Grenadier. If he attacks, I can just block. Like this, and I get the charge with my Gangplank. And I'm getting, technically I could open attack with this, But I can't think of a 3-drop that's going to be overly harmful. I don't want to play Petty Officer. You might be tempted to, but the thing is he has 4 mana, so Avalanche is a good possibility. So I'm going to play the Misfortune. Okay, that's fine. So he gains back up. This, though, right, if he blocks, unless he has an Elixir of Iron, if he does block this, we're just trading down the units. I'm getting the damage here with Misfortune, right, and this will trade down. He's probably not going to trade it down, and then he'll attack with this next turn because he knows I'm not going to block with Misfortune, and he's correct. I'll take the damage though. See, in this case, in this matchup, I don't mind trading. If we're gonna damage each other, that's fine. Like I said though, this is a very, very bad matchup for me in general, because this deck has so much health gain. So I'm just gonna take this damage. Not that important. Now, I could go Zap Strafe in here. That's likely going to give me a Fervor, which will be somewhat useful. But I'm going to be going into GP next turn, right? So, problem again with Petty Officer is if I play it and he has Avalanche, that really sucks. This isn't as bad if he has Avalanche. It's still not very fun, but... And there's the Fervor. If he banks, he'll have 8 mana next turn, which means he could play an Icequake. But if he does, and I've got a GP, he's at least going to take a good chunk of damage still. Okay. Excellent. So he's tapped out, which means he's not going to have a good response for Gangplank. He's at 6 mana. He's playing Trundle, so he'll probably drop a Trundle. I've got 2 Decimates as well, right? So I'm really going to look to take advantage of this. So this is going to pop the Keg, unless he, of course, uses... Alright. So he did have the Avalanche, which is fine. This does make this attack, though, a little bit odd. Oh, no, it's fine. It's good. I can attack with both, because if he blocks here, MF is killing this anyway, which he should block. If he blocks the Gangplank, that's a mistake. Okay. That's a nice play. I did not see that coming. So he is getting rid of my Gangplank, unfortunately. But again, if he's using 2 on a unit, that means it's not going to here, right? Not going to his face, which is somewhat helpful. Although it would have been really nice to keep that Gangplank. But that would have been pretty huge. So I can ignore this. 2 mana. How close? So MF still needs 2 more attacks to level up. I got 7 mana. It would have been ideal to be able to play both of these, but I can't. So we'll just do this. 1 cost follower. Alright, good. It's got 2. That's helpful. Again, I'm going to eat this damage. It does not make a difference to me at the moment. That is coming out next turn, though, which is a little bit problematic. Oh, another GP. Alright, he's going to be playing an 8-cost card next. Icequake is not going to help him overly. I do want to. Alright, I'm dropping the GP. If this was a Shadow Isles combination, I could not make this play just because of the Ruination. Would absolutely destroy me. Has he got an Icequake? Man. Okay. He said 2 of these. That's pretty nasty. So I am going to level up, though. The question is, do I do it with Make It Rain or do I do it with Fervor? Because I do want to get use out of this barrel. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it with Fervor. Let's drop him down. drop him down to 4. I mean, drop him down to 9. Do 4 damage, is what I meant. There's my gangplank. Leveled. And I am willing to take this trade. Because this is going to do, yeah, another 4 damage. Getting him down to 5. And I've got a lot of damage in my hand. Alright, so it's not going to bring him down to 5. In fact, that's... Oh my goodness, he's just really going all out on this protection here. Okay, so that would bring him down to 8. I mean, I could do this for an extra 1 damage. Down to 8, he's within range. I'll save the 2 mana, it's better to hold off on it right now. If the Make It Rain could have killed the Trundle, I would have played that. But it could not, so I did not bother. I'll eat this shot again in the face. That's a 3rd misfortune. Okay, so he is capable of hitting me here for a good chunk. I don't know how many he'll be able to behold with that, but I can't see him being it. You know what? I'm just gonna go for it. 2 of these for the win, maybe. Yeah, see, and this is like, what did I say? This matchup is so bad for this deck. Because it's just heal after heal after heal after heal. And this is not a matchup that I'll ever have to worry about in the tournament. Because, like I said, I just banned Targon. He will not have these heals. As is, I don't think I can, unless I top like a gangplank or something, I really don't think I'll be able to finish off this damage. What's he going to behold? Wow, so he's got a bunch of 8-cost cards in his hand. Yeah. So this is where I play the Misfortune. The beauty of this is I can drag this and save my Misfortune so she can still attack. He's got the Warding Stones. I don't think that really helps him all that much at this point. I mean, he's already at 10 anyway. Okay. So, see if I can try and finish off. See if I can try and finish this off. Because if I can't, I lose. I just outright lose. So if he has another big heal in his hand, the game's over. Yeah. Okay, so he's healed himself this game for, I think, 5, 5, 10, 13, another 2 there. I think he's healed himself for 15. So really, I've 7, yeah. I've already done more than 20 damage. Like, well more than 20 damage. It does not make a difference. And right, and he's drawn these cards, keep in mind, he's also drawn all of these healing cards in the top 14 cards of his deck. Which means he's also gotten, like, pretty lucky with his draws. Trying to take my only few outs here. I don't think I have anything that actually saves me, though. Yeah. I had to kill that Trundle. Right, like even if he has one less of those star shapings, this potentially ends the game. But he had a lot of healing. Anyway, I won't waste your guys' time. Thank you for watching. Hopefully learn something even in defeat. It's always important to learn things. Anyway, have a great day. Bye.